seeing if this is working. We're live and interactive. We should be on the YouTube. We're just going to do this collective reading here for Divine Feminine. Got the Fool underneath, and we're looking at the next 72 hours. The next 72 hours. Let's have a look. We have the Carnivale Tarot. Hi and welcome to my channel. You can join here. We have a members lounge. We have extensions for you as well, and a mailing list at reikibybella.com where you can get up to date with the latest bonuses and offers and love packages. Let's see if there's a chat working. Is there a chat? A live chat? The tower underneath, something crumbling. See, the messages are getting a lot of channeled messages because the collective's starting to move. The planets are moving. There's a solar eclipse coming up on the 20th of April. So that's going to eclipse many, many, many things out of the Divine Masculine's life where it's already happened for you. So all these things that he's upset about not having are going to be purged. That's what I'm getting. That's the Four of Cups. Upset. That's throwing all the toys out of the pram, isn't it? This is growth. There must be some growth here. If that energy's looking at the next 72 hours, the Nine of Pentacles, this is you. And this would be Divine Masculine. See how the energies are not aligned? The Nine of Pentacles. So let me just say, get your, what they're called the strong shoes. Right? Archangel Michael's with you. He wanted you to know. He can also place a rose, a protection rose in your auric field so that your energy is protected, especially spiritually. Look at that. You're a fierce warrior. I'm telling you, you've had enough. This is you saying, time's up. Don't come at me, Lucifer. I'm done. Yeah, look, the ace. You've done it, the transformation. So this is Joan of Arc energy here. Look, this is, I'm just hearing slaying the dragon, slaying the demon and the echoes of past lives and memory codes of being a feminine energy in her full masculinity. So this is why you're balancing it out. This is not your first rodeo. However, it's your first, this is good news. Once you receive this good news, it will sharpen your sword of clarity. Something that hasn't been seen in the periphery is going to be brought to light here. You knew it, but you couldn't see it. But you followed your intuition and you've cut a lot of things out. And now you're being repositioned here to get this message. Who's this message from? Oh, Seven of Wands. This is somebody who's standing up. I'm hearing standing up for the connection. Oh, here he is, the King of Swords. See, he's clear. This is a Divine Masculine. It's very, very clear. And that's what you need because it's underneath the Knight of Swords. He's the King of Swords. So you need somebody who's above you in that intellectual status to help sharpen your sword. And you'll learn things. And he can speak to this guy. He's very charismatic. He's powerful. He's ready. Oh, the High Priestess. See, this is what actually brings fear in the masculine energy, that you know everything. But he's tapped into his own energy here. Or he can tap into yours. He can tap into your psychic abilities. Watch out, this is your twin. There's lots of things we don't know that can happen. And he's protecting you. Underneath the Page of Wands, you've got the Hanged Man. This is enlightenment. This is you can get out of any situation. He's saying, I know it looked bad, but I'm Houdini. I'm Houdini. Oh my gosh, the intellect and Houdini is in the house. So you've had to trust your intuition here because it's been turbulent times that you've been in and you haven't got the message yet. You haven't got the good news. You haven't got the notification here but you've got it in spirit. You've got clarity here in spirit. So something that you didn't put up with in the past. This would be about your boundaries. And what you did is you stuck up for yourself and followed your own intuition here. And this is what this King of Swords here, this Divine Masculine, is doing, standing up. Quenching the fiery darts of the devil here. Wow. And look, the good news is on its way because he's seeing things from a totally different perspective and he knows he can get out of any situation. Like he's intellectually clear. I don't know what that means, but we will find out in the extension. But you're the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You're in the past with the Knight of Swords, but you don't have to be that anymore. Because it's like you have activated and then integrated it and you've anchored your truth. Well done, Divine Feminine. This is anchoring what you know in spirit, and this is walking your talk, and this is expressing and sharing your gifts and talents with the world. Oh, so good. So the Seven of Wands, if you were looking at this as an outcome, this would be the person around you, right, is your Divine Masculine. And this is the outcome. He's going to stand up and do a Houdini on these people. So let's have a look at the Love Oracle. And we'll find out exactly his movements in the extension. We have the Rider-Waite Tarot and we have the Spirit, Holy Spirit cards and Jesus to give clarity and guidance. But here we're going to do a Love Oracle with the Tony Carmine Salerno. So there's something about loyalty, there's something about camaraderie, there's something about friendship. You know, when you haven't had this is a message from this Divine Masculine, that he actually feels the vibration of trust, that he's not being manipulated, and that's different for him. So he doesn't need to be on guard. He's found his mate. He knows it. He's found his mate, I just heard. His mirror. His mirror. His best friend. Hang on. I don't know which ones do we need. Which ones? I've got these in my hand. We'll do these ones. So I'm going to do these ones at the extension. Sorry, I'm just getting ready. So clearing my throat. Done a lot of talking today. So this is an unbreakable bond. And it's forming in the 3D. This is what you asked for, Divine Feminine. This is your answered prayer. So you got to be careful what you ask for. But this is an intellectual meeting of the minds. You're going in the same direction. They've caught up, I just heard. So your twins caught up. Your Divine Masculine has caught up. Transformation has occurred at the deepest cellular level of his being. And it's being flooded with love for the first time. It's an awkward feeling for this King of Swords. So he's flipped now. He's seeing things from a different perspective. He's learnt that it's really important to follow your passion or you get stuck, even if people will be jealous. So he's got a few people that are going to not want him to change. But this is love, the vibration of love. Love is the one thing that's setting free. It's underneath love. His heart's opened. He's like all, mushy-mushy. He's transforming. He's becoming softer. And he's now using his pride and ego, if you like, to speak up for himself, his internal self, that of his happiness matters. His heart matters. It's beautiful. Because he found the one. He's found her. He's found his sweetheart, his fantasy girl. And he's ready to start a new beginning. But it's only in the power centre, which is great, but it's got to come into the heart centre, so it's just beginning. He's just getting the hopes from the sacral, see, up to the solar plexus. And then we want to get into the heart, because that's where it's coming down from, the eternal flame. I just heard, wow, the eternal flame. So this is what we all want, but this is the timing for some is different. You know, if you're a Divine Feminine and you're still waiting on somebody who's with somebody else, then that means this is not your time frame. Because you'd be clear and you'd be ready for somebody who's available. And this can happen overnight, I just heard, overnight. So you can switch, and that's why this reading may be a blessing to you, that you will go, you know what, I don't want to wait anymore. I am ready. Because if you're allowing yourself to wait, then that seems to be okay with you. On some level, you're okay with whoever you're focusing on not being available to you. As soon as you drop that, this divine masculine stands up to fight. He sees things. You change his perspective through your energy, through your Ace of Swords, through your focus of what you will and won't accept. And there's romance that's budding up through the surface, through this transformation. It's about to explode, this energy. But the love has to come in, the opening of the heart chakra. So this is delicate, hasn't been dealt with before at this level, because the divine feminine brings the love of God down and then activates the divine masculine's heart. And as it starts opening, all the paranoia, all the programming, all the imprints of abuse from childhood start to be released. And there's this divine masculine is rewriting his mind space to now coincide with his heart's desires. It's amazing. And underneath here, look, temperance, justice, and the sun. The 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the Strength, I love that Strength card, and then the Lovers. The choice has been made. So if you don't have a divine masculine pursuing you, they could be coming back. But I'm telling you, this divine masculine, he's single. Like energetically. Even though he may have to, get divorce papers, he may have to, but energetically, he's got it. Whatever he was in, whatever was happening, it's over. You broke the code by opening up his heart through your positive mental attitude. Right? You cracked the code of this divine masculine here. Yes, you did. You cracked the code with your love, with caring less. Okay, so you're not ready, so there must be somebody else available for me. I was wrong. You don't have to stay in that energy. As soon as you let go, transformation happens. As soon as you accept, then it shifts. This divine masculine has paid his karma and he is ready. He's seeing things at a different perspective. And we're going to go in and have a look at the Rider-Waite Tarot and messages from Spirit to see exactly what this means and how what the Hanged Man means. Because that means I'm seeing about he's shifted his perspective. But nobody around him knows. So let's have a look at that in the extension. I love you and I thank you for watching me, and I'll see you very soon, or at the Members Lounge. You can join the community here for finding out what's happening on the macro. This is about clearing the energy on the micro, and you're doing an amazing job.